Welcome back, guys, to BreakIN, the path of the aspiring comic book artists. My name is Ernesto Sin, and this is episode 18. In this episode, I'm going to be just talking about my current work. This is actually going to be my first real blog, as it is, because in my past episodes, I was just talking about making a discipline of work, some role models, as Lloyd was speaking of as well. And so, yeah, as you guys saw in Esau's video, I'm going to the MoleCon here in Mexico. The MoleCon is one of the big ones, as he also said, and it's really exciting because, well, this is going to be the first time I'm going to be behind a table. It's going to be a different experience. Probably I'm going to have, and we both are going to have some exposure and stuff. So I don't know. It's not that it's like a super huge deal because, well, I think, or I guess anybody could get a table at a con, but it's definitely something. And it's gonna be, and hopefully a nice experience for both of us. So after MoleCon, I'm going to New York Comic Con as well. So, but this time I'm just gonna visit New York Comic Con. I want to go, as I told you guys before, probably, or as far as I can remember. I'm gonna go with my portfolio, visit editors, other artists and stuff like that in New York Comic Con. So that brings me to my current workload. And why my current workload? Because I want to finish most of it before those dates. So MoleCon is in September, I think 14, 15 of September. New York Comic Con is in October, and today is July 6th or 7th. Anyway, and so yeah, I'm still working on this comic book. So the paintball comic book that I talked about. I want to finish it before by the end of August, at least, or something, at least the third issue or something. Because what I want to do is bring my newest portfolio, even though it's mostly gonna be paintball related, well, to show to other people and stuff like that. Because, well, you always gotta want to keep your portfolio updated. So that's one of my main goals as for right now. But I also have these other jobs that you see, like, honestly, recently I accepted a bunch of work. Like I was just like, hey, you want to do this? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Hey, can you do that for me? For sure. So that was a dumb move in my behalf. Well, quote unquote dumb, because now I have to finish a bunch of stuff soon. And I started to get stressed and stuff like that. And even though the paintball comic book is still my main job, my priority, I also have to finish this other stuff. Which what is this other stuff? Well, there's a guy in Lebanon who, well, he's a director in films. He recently graduated. I worked for him already when I was doing storyboards. He was the first person I worked with for storyboards, so we know each other by now. And he asked for help. He was like, "Hey, Ernesto, I'm looking for this artist to make some animation or something for my newest short film." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not really into animation, but I guess I could do it." In the Kubert School, they taught me the principles of animation, even though I don't want to get that much in that field because I do respect animators a lot. I respect them a lot because it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of patience and stuff like that. But I told him that I would do it in a we could give the illusion of animation if I drew like some scenes or scenarios, one or two characters, 3 poses, and he was like, yeah, and I can animate it in After Effects. But that thing has to be done by the end of this month, July. I'm doing 12 sequences for him because the short film is like 20 minutes long or something, and that's taking me a lot of time. So I have to organize myself between the comic book and doing the animation. And aside from that, I still have to work on some final illustrations for the guy in Australia, as I said before in some other video. So yeah, this other bar here in Mexico was like, hey, you see, my walls are really empty, so I would love to, fill them with art and stuff. So he goes, you're an artist, right? And I'm like, I guess I'm an artist. So he's like, well, give me ideas and I'll see if I like them or not. And we're talking, we're talking as for right now, and yeah, I have to do at least one illustration a month for him. So I mean, that's not a big deal. I could probably knock off a digital painting in what, 1 day or two, maybe, okay, in hours, like 8 hours, 9 hours. So it's not a big deal, but I should really keep myself organized. That is still one of my struggles. Yes, as I talked before in my latest video, the discipline and stuff like that, I do have a schedule. I'm looking for it. I'm looking to accomplish it, to be by my schedule, but it's hard. So as Aries was saying in his last video, he made his own schedule, but following the schedule is not as easy as it sounds. So we'll have struggles and stuff like that. Life sometimes comes in the way. For some people comes harder. For some others, it's just, well, just organize yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much the deal right now. And well, I just have to get it done, I guess. I really want to finish the paintball comic book because it has taken too long now, and my client has been actually being really patient with me. I've talked to him already, and he was like, "Yeah, I understand. Don't worry. I mean, I know I want to get this done, but I know you have a lot of work too." So he has been really kind to me. Also, the guy in Australia, he's like, "Hey, Ernesto, you see, I know you have a lot of work, so don't worry, just take your time, and I'll pay you whenever you give me an illustration finished and stuff like that." So that relaxes me a bit. Not relaxes me, but it doesn't stress me as much. You know what I mean? Like, I feel stressed, but I don't feel that stressed anymore because they are like comprehensive and really kind to me, which is good, but at the same time it's not that good because if I don't feel that pressure, I may not accomplish the work on the time that I want to. So, but that's on me. That's just a mental thing, and I'm sure I can make it, and I want to make it, accomplish that goal and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. MollyCon in September, New York Comic Con in October. I want to finish everything before those dates, and we shall see how it goes. Be sure to subscribe, comment, share, whatever. And Damien is gonna come on Friday, so be sure to check his video as well. And if you haven't seen the other videos, well, be sure to give him give him a like or two, or just watch him if you're interested. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a good one.